As first announced on Comics Pro, horror is invading the DC universe this summer with the Night Terrors event. This event will take place in July and August, although we will have a prelude in this year's free comic book special, and will feature several 2-issue miniseries, each featuring a DC superhero or supervillain facing off against your worst nightmares. It all starts with Free Comic Book Day, Night Terrors #1, which will be a free one-shot that American comic book stores will be giving away on May 6th. Here we will see Damian Wayne being harassed by a mysterious villain, who has imprisoned him in a world made of the collective nightmares of human beings. Joshua Williamson will write this special, while art will be provided by Chris Bacalo and Howard Porter. Although this comic will be part of the event, it will not be an essential number to understand the story. It will all continue in Night Terrors. First Blood #1, a massive one-shot directed by Joshua Williamson and Howard Porter. When Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman find the body of one of their first enemies inside the Hall of Justice, their investigation leads them beyond the land of the living, beyond the land of the dead, and directly to a new villain, called Insomnia, who uses his powers to plunge each hero and villain into their own dark and twisted nightmares. The only way to save the world is to enlist the help of an unexpected hero, Deadman. This comic will go on sale on July 4th. The main story takes place in Night Terrors, a 4-issue series written by Williamson with art by Giuseppe Camuncoli, Stefano Nessi and Caspar Vanguard, in which Boston Brand serves as a tour guide to the nightmares of DC heroes and villains. After the events of Night Terrors, First Blood #1, everyone in the world is trapped inside their nightmares. Batman and Deadman are the last heroes who can figure out who Insomnia is and how to stop him. DC shared a preview of the first issue where we see Superman's nightmares and how his loved ones are eliminated. Likewise, we can see Deadman who surely entered his mind to try to save him. The first issue of this series will go on sale on July 11th, while the second will arrive on the 25th of that same month. In the latter we will see the return of Wesley Dodds, the Sandman of the Golden Age, who joins Batman and Deadman to discover one of his oldest cases, one that he could not solve while he was alive. The heroes think Sleepless is using the power of the Nightmare Stone to carry out her plan, but before they can get to it, the Sleepless Knights, under the villain's control, go to stop them. For now, there is no information about issues 3 and 4, but due to the publication dates of the first issues, we can deduce that the series will be weekly. Thanks to Bleeding Cool, we have leaks of the designs that Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Black Adam, Robin and Red Hood will have in this event. Many fans immediately started to point out that these designs had a certain resemblance to some manga and video games, and they really are right. The publisher made it clear that this event would take some inspiration from Japanese anime, which is why these designs have some similarity to some popular anime characters. Moving on to event tie-ins, DC has confirmed 20 Night Terrors spin-off series, with more likely to be announced in the future. As we mentioned at the beginning, each miniseries will consist of 2 issues, so there are 40 tie-ins in total for this event. Half focused on the heroes and the other half on the villains. Night Terrors. Batman #1 and Night Terrors, The Joker #1 will arrive on July 4th. The Batman special will be written by Joshua Williamson, with art by Guillaume March. Here we will see Bruce trying to escape the nightmare realm before his mind plunges further into darkness and he becomes a monster. For its part, the Joker special will be in charge of Matthew Rosenberg and Stefano Raffaele. Here we will see the worst fear of the Clown Prince. Becoming a simple person, with a boring job. But at night, the world of his nightmare is terrorized by a masked madman. That same day there will also be 3 specials focused on Ravager, Poison Ivy and Black Adam. In Night Terrors, Ravager #1, Rose must protect a younger version of herself who finds herself at the mercy of Murderman and his slaughter squadron. This special will be written by Ed Brisson, with art by Dexter Soy. Jeremy Hahn will be the writer and artist of Night Terrors. Black Adam #1, although the description given by the publisher does not reveal much about the challenges that he will face during the event. Night Terrors. Poison Ivy #1 is written by G. Willow Wilson and Atagun Ilhan. Here we are given to understand that Pamela has been trapped in a perfect world where they have a perfect family and everything is beautiful, which doesn't really ring true once we get a good look at the cover. Specials focusing on Red Hood, Flash, Mary Marvel, Green Lantern, and Zatanna will arrive on July 11th. Written by Kenny Porter and with art by Miguel Mendonca, Night Terrors. Robin #1 will center on Jason Todd and Tim Drake, who will be forced to relive the darkest moments of their lives. The Flash special will focus on Barry Allen and will be written by Alex Packnadel, with art by Daniel Bayliss. Here we will see how Flash seems to stay conscious in the nightmare realm, so he is determined to escape from that prison. The number of Night Terrors. Green Lantern will have 2 stories, one starring Hal Jordan and another by Sinister. In the first, we will see how Parallax has taken control of the Earth, while in the second we see visions of Sinister's future. This number will have a script by Jeremy Adams together with Alex Segura and art by Eduardo Pancia, Julio Ferreira and Mario Facillo. The Shazam Family Special will be written by Mark Waid and will feature art by Roger Cruz. Here we will see Mary Marvel, who is harassed by a twisted version of Billy. In Night Terrors. Zatanna, we will see the sorceress, who is still awake, dealing with the sleepless nights of insomnia, who are trying to attack her fellow Justice League Dark. The story will be written by Dennis Culver, with art by David Balderin. Moving on to July 18th, here we will have a Catwoman special by Teenie Howard and Layla Lays. In this we will see how Selina murders Valmont, a man she loves to save the life of Batman, whom she also loves. Now he must deal with the consequences of his actions. Danny Lore and Lucas Meyer will be in charge of Night Terrors. Punchline, where Alexis will be trapped in a nightmare in the style of a horror movie. In Night Terrors. Wonder Woman. Diana has assembled the Justice League Dark to help her investigate the realm of nightmares. Besides that, it will have a story centered on Nubia. This special will be written by Josie Campbell and Stephanie Williams, with art by Juan Ferreira and Megan Hetrick. Night Terrors. Superman #1 finds Clark searching for his family and loved ones in this world of nightmares, but this journey will take him to the haunted nightly planet. Superman series writer Joshua Williamson and artist Tom Riley will be in charge of this issue. Writers Becky Cloonan and Michael W. Conrad join artist Daniele Di Niculo to explore what gives Dick Grayson nightmares and Night Terrors, Nightwing #1. Here we will see Dick dealing with the murder of a loved one that he himself has committed. We finish with the comics that will be released on July 25th. Here we will have Action Comics, Detective Comics, Teen Titans, Harley Quinn and Angel Breaker. Finally, we have the official event checklist, which was also leaked by Bleeding Cool. For now, that's all the information on Night Terrors. Tell us what you expect from this event and if you are excited about it. We are the Comic Awakens and we will see you in the next video.